I'm now on day 26, and I'll look at some potential pitfalls of people who've run the dose very high looking at their biomarkers. As you probably know, SLOOP is a Pan-ERR agonist, estrogen-related receptor, and in particular ERR alpha, and this has lots of organ regenerating benefits. As I mentioned before, it's an exercise mimetic, and this was proven in vitro looking at human cells comparing unfit women to fit women, and it did mimic those effects. Things like improving antioxidant, like glutathione, improving levels of that, reducing ROS, reactive oxygen species, cellular senescence markers. And yeah, it's been shown in rodents, the same thing, really does improve fat oxidation, exercise tolerance. And so looking at my markers 3 months ago, I did 30 days of it. 20 of those days was on oral at 2.5 milligrams. And then in the middle of that I did injectable as well, doing 0.5 milligram. So, and then, looking at it back then, my glucose markers weren't great to start with. I did have a cold for that first week doing oral, but they were spiking quite a bit. And then definitely over that 30-day cycle, it really did start to improve. And then looking at my mitochondrial function markers, I was literally in the worst place possible on that February 16th, coming up to that February 16th place test. The 3 months before, November 10th, looking at DRP1, Dunawan-1-like protein. This is a marker of balance between fusion and fission dynamics. So for me, I was in the 100th percentile back in November 10th, and then leading up to this test, doing that 30 days of SLOOP, I got it down to the 85th percentile, which is great because when I looked at the old reference range, I was way out. I was like 95 points outside the optimal zone. And then on that, in February, they actually moved the optimal zone from around the 5th percentile to the 50th. So dropping 15 points, I'm only 35 points away from that optimal zone. Before I was like 85 points. I was 95 points, even worse. So this actually is not too bad now looking at it. And then there's another one, ATP5B.